If you're just getting started working with Ally, or perhaps you already have a course that you have achieved 90% or higher for accessibility, I want to remind you about the importance of using Operation Clean Slate or Operation Clean Sweep, as I like to call it, when moving content from one course to another. In this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be moving my spring content into a sandbox. And to make sure that I don't accidentally bring along files that students have uploaded, or announcements, files that are in announcements, or even files that I have sent to students, I want to just import my content a little bit differently. So like usual, we're going to be importing a copy of a Canvas course, and I'm going to look for that course that I just know is my spring course, which is my latest and greatest course. Instead of all content, which would bring along all the files and pages, maybe even events that were a one-time thing, maybe a copy of a rubric, I'm going to do select specific content. And I'm going to choose to not do anything with my due dates, but I'm going to add to my import queue. This is a new warning that you're going to get about copying your missing grade policy. I always import my missing grade policy because I give zeros when the due date has passed. So I'm going to be comfortable just leaving that as is. So I'm going to select course settings. I'm going to skip the syllabus body because for fall, we are all going to be using simple syllabus. So I'm not going to bring along a copy of that syllabus body. I'm going to bring all of my modules. And then I'm going to opt to select assignments, which will also pull my quizzes and discussions along. The reason I'm going to do that is because it will actually allow my assignments page to maintain the organization that I've already set up. If you use grading groups or have any special rules about dropping a grade that you've created grading groups for, make sure that you always pick to bring along your assignments. Then I'm going to go to my pages, which is where I'm going to make sure that I find that home page that I like to use. I'm just going to pick the Welcome to New Student Experience, which is my home page. I will not be bringing along my announcements, rubrics, and as you can see, I have 89 files in here, which is probably more files than I actually use. So again, those are probably things like the mind maps that my students have uploaded this semester, maybe even some selfies that students have done if they've done any additional attachments that they've sent to me. All of those things or anything that I've sent to them, we're gonna leave those behind. So I'm gonna select my content and it's going to queue. Once the copy has completed, we want you to make sure that you check any errors that appear here to see if you can catch any problems that happened when you did your course copy. I didn't have any issues that appeared, but my first step is always going to be to go to Settings, and then I'm going to select Validate Links in Content, and I'm going to start that link validator. This is important because it's going to catch any problems that happen during the course copy, which is very rare, but it'll also make sure that if I forgot to bring along a unique page or something that I was linking to, it will prompt me then to actually go back and get those items. And now the most important thing is we want to wait probably at least an hour. It could be 24 hours that you want to wait before you start to look at that Ally course accessibility.